we live? I think we're live. Let's see. Yeah, looks like. Yep, we are. Okay. I guess it's just me then. It's the podcast from last week. But this week, don't think too hard about it. Uh, although, shit. Now I really don't have anything to talk about, though, because I don't have anyone in here to bounce off of. Uh, huh. Maybe I should just stream something until they get here, I guess. I guess I'll stream some Saints Row until they get here. Mm, mm, I don't know. Are we even, are we even still going? This is actually starting to bother me a little bit. Hey Kilo,
Hey, Pyro.
how's it going?
Currently eating dinner.
So sounds nice. So am I.
Mm-hmm. So, it was it Korean chicken leftovers from Saturday.
Nice.
A little bit spicy, but overall it's good.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. I got some brisket, which is from the end, so it's kind of spicier than it should be.
Makes sense. You said you were going to Chick-fil-A, like probably afterwards, right?
Maybe. Depends on if I'm hungry still, which I think I will be actually.
That's good. That's good.
Because I'm already halfway done. I can just tell.
Yeah, I still have like 6 pieces of chicken left, and I'm almost full.
Hmm.
Already reheated it, so I'm not gonna reheat it twice. So it's either throw out shit or eat cold chicken.
Hmm.
But
I
given the circumstances, I'll eat cold chicken.
yeah, I'd probably eat the chicken. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a slow eater naturally, so I'm used to my food getting cold.
Understandable. You know what's funny is that when I eat a lot, but I only eat like twice a day. So I'm probably eating about on average the same as someone who eats like 3 regular meals.
Yeah, I only eat twice a day too. Most days, it's like unless you count snacks as lunch, that's kind of what I do.
Mm,
Just first meal is like morning to mid morning, a cup of cereal usually, and some kind of snack in the middle of the afternoon, and then dinner.
yeah, I do it the opposite, where it's like I don't eat breakfast, but I'll eat lunch and then I'll eat dinner, maybe have a snack in between.
Yeah.
Although it does remind me that I keep forgetting to go to the store and buy cereal.
Mm. Yeah, we have all 5 of our containers stocked with cereal.
Nice.
The one that I don't want to touch though is this weird Christmas one that's good until like June. It's Elf on the Shelf cereal. It's a marshmallow flavored.
That sounds like it was chemically engineered to be bad.
Yeah, I mean I'm just not a fan of marshmallow cereal in general. That's why I don't like Lucky Charms. And so and to have a seasonal one
Hmm.
just for that point, no, that's a turn off for me.
Yeah, it's understandable. Though
Though we
really, the reason I want to get some cereal is because I just want to eat it dry. Because
uh,
I basically burnt out my whole wet cereal thing when I was 12. When I was a lot younger than I am now, because I used to actually like eat cereal for breakfast every day.
yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I had nowadays it's just dry cereal. The only cereal I do eat with milk still is those Rice Krispies.
Hmm.
More of a cinnamon toast crunch guy.
I don't go for cinnamon toast crunch. Nothing against it. I just don't want to have it on a usual day.
Hmm. I've I've had like a bunch of different cereals, and you know, can't say I really complain about any of them. Except,
Nowadays, the cereal aisle would be wildin'. You got Dunkin' cereal.
I was Dunkin' have a cereal now,
Yeah, I've seen
bruh.
it on shelves.
how the hell do you get a cereal out of Dunkin'? What the hell?
It's supposed to be like coffee flavored and stuff.
That
Coffee
sounds horrible.
flavored. What kind of
There's a
idiot?
mocha flavor, there's a caramel flavored.
A caramel flavor actually somewhat makes sense, but what the fuck?
That having any kind of coffee flavored cereal just sounds disgusting.
At that point, why not just drink coffee?
At
Yeah,
that point,
honestly.
you should just drink coffee.
Just drink coffee with pulp in it. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's a simple concept to grasp.
Hell, don't even burn all like don't even take all the beans down. Just have a couple in there. Boom, that's your coffee cereal.
And there's Oreo O's that came back for some reason. I had them, they were pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Oreos.
I mean, it's pretty hard to fuck up Oreos, though that obviously doesn't stop some people from trying.
Hey guys,
Podcast.
Ugh.
Pretty much everyone in my family loves Frosted Flakes. It's alright, but
I
there's
don't
better out there.
I don't get Frosted Flakes. It's basically just uh sugar on top of like the shit they use to make fruity pebbles, but unflavored.
it's like candy for breakfast. You know, it's like
Basically.
Reese's Puffs.
That could describe a
Well,
lot of cereals
well, the thing
nowadays.
about Reese's Puffs is that what they're based on is actually good. So,
I never
Mm,
had Reese's Puffs.
I don't like peanut butter, so I'm not. I wouldn't enjoy them.
The
oh,
rap, the
you
commercials are based though.
You sweet summer
I'd
child,
imagine they're
Kilo.
better than the cereal itself.
Oh, probably.
Whose mic sounds like they're on the road?
Nah.
Probably half of them.
Cardinals Rams.
Mm. All I know is that the Rams are losing and the Cards fumbled. That's about it.
The Cardinals are fucking the ball.
They
Color
haven't
me
been doing this for
surprised.
100 years.
It sucks. I hope that they go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Cliff is kind of a bozo, so
After the season
Yeah.
they've had, them being one and done just doesn't really surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
with the glories of Texas Tech.
Listen, I've been to fucking oh shit, where's Texas Tech again?
Lubbock.
Lubbock, right. I've been to Lubbock, there's absolutely nothing there.
Really, it's just a barren wasteland.
Yes. It is actually in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, well,
What, David Culley?
oh yeah, he got the axe, but that was always gonna happen.
Hmm.
I mean, the way the Texans were going, they weren't. You could have Bill Belichick coaching them; they weren't gonna do shit this year.
True.
Even if you did have Bill Belichick coaching them, they wouldn't do
Them
anything.
beating the Chargers was pretty funny though.
Watch
So
watch
he I
Deshaun
in my
sign with
book.
the team, and then Deshaun and then all those allegations about Deshaun are false or some shit.
He can't sign anywhere; he's under contract. The only way he can
Yeah,
go anywhere else is to be traded.
what he should have done was retire. Like if
I mean, Coley got like 27 million out of it, so
hmm I mean, the only reason Andrew Luck retired was because Cam was just too much for him. And what the fucking Colts fans did after his retirement, God, that was just fucking.
That was their first reaction. You're probably gonna be pissed initially if your franchise QB just up and leaves you outright. It's
Yeah.
gonna take some time to have the realization set and then have rational minds take over.
Yep.
I'm gonna
There was some jersey on the internet. It was like an Andrew Luck jersey, but duct tape. It says, "Well, fuck." I kind of like that.
So just reality.
Yep. I don't get why you duct tape jerseys. It's just fucking stupid.
Because you want to change the name on the back, and you don't want to get a new jersey.
There's also comedic effects. Was it
Yeah.
when Chris Sale tore up his jersey in like I think it was 2016, the White Sox. I remember
Oh,
some
God.
fan at the game. That there was a picture of a fan at the next Sox home game with duct tape all over his Sale jersey.
And
Yeah.
then of course
that's tough.
there's that Browns jersey with all the fucking QBs they've had since they came back.
There's like a piece of paper hanging off the back.
It's like a giant ass
Yeah.
list.
White Sox games are fun to go to,
It looks
especially
like
when
one
you're
of
the
those mud
opposing
flaps that
fan.
trucks have.
Especially when you're the opposing fan and everyone wants to kick the crap out of you.
Well, yeah, because you're stepping into the South Side as an opposing fan. Not one of your brighter decisions, as it turns out.
Yep.
You know damn well I don't make bright decisions.
Well, of course you don't, and I don't expect you to.
Root for both, and you'll be buried under the stadium.
I also unintentionally called the Rays moving because was it the one Rays White Sox game I attended. I wore an Expos jersey and hat combo. That was before. Then a couple months later, we're announcing looking into a split season in Montreal.
Stu must have been watching that game and seen you and thought like, genius!
Yep.
Ugh.
You know what jerseys I wish were worn more often in the MLB? Those Seattle Pilots jerseys. Like, I low-key missed that yellow and gold and blue combination. That was pretty fucking good.
So the old Mariners jerseys?
Old Brewers jerseys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the old Brewers
those.
jerseys.
Hey, yeah.
Sup, yeah.
Baseball.
Yes, baseball indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it
Baseball.
even happens this year.
Oh, baseball. He muted himself and undid his camera. It was face
Oh, okay.
revealing.
There's gonna be minor league baseball.
Nah, he wasn't face revealing. I didn't
I
have
guess
it
I
up on
could
the
go to
stream.
Staten Island and watch a game.
Which go dogs.
Oh, that's cruiser, not carrier.
Staten Island, huh?
Yeah. Get on the ferry.
Get on the
Yes,
ferret. What?
Staten Island's getting another team again.
Ah,
Cool.
The ferry Hawks.
The ferry go round.
Hell, they still should have been called the Pizza Rats. That was the only name for them.
Based.
mm-hmm.
Honestly, yes.
The Montgomery Biscuits has the best logo in all of minor league baseball.
Montgomery Biscuits is pretty good. Oh yeah, we were talking about cereals earlier. What's your best cereal?
That's a damn good question. I kind of rotate between a few.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I always like Captain Crunch,
I've never
Peanut
had.
Butter Crunch.
I've never
Like
had
all the
Captain
different
Crunch.
versions of Captain Crunch except for Oops All Berries, which I know is strange enough, but you kind of make your way through the rest of the crunch to get to the berries, and I feel like just handing you a bag of berries is just like, there's no reward, there's no work for it. It's like,
No fun.
Well,
yeah,
at that point, you might as well have just gone to the knockoff cereals and bought a 2-pound bag of not Oops All Berries.
of not berries, but still
Yeah,
berries.
you get
Cinnamon Toast Squares.
you get more fucking cereal for cheaper.
Yeah.
It's like if Lucky Charms released an
And
all
let's be real,
marshmallow
probably the
cereal.
same cereal, just in
Yeah.
a different bag.
Or like Peanut Butter Crunch. I like Peanut Butter Crunch, and I think Peanut Butter Crunch is better than Reese's Puffs. Don't at me.
I haven't eaten either of them, so I can't really call you on it.
Well, Reese's Puffs has, like, the chocolate flavor they use for their cereal is to kind of bring you close to the chocolate they use in the Reese's. But honestly, you don't eat Reese's for the chocolate part.
Well,
Why
Couple
is
days
somebody
going back.
seething over
Well-
a fucking cruise chain in
It-
football chat?
Well, Reese's
do y'all
is
remember
basically
when-
like Hershey's. Reese's chocolate is basically just Hershey's chocolate.
Do y'all remember when
or
7-Eleven
is it M&Ms?
turned into the Quickie Mart for a tad bit when the Simpsons movie came out?
Yeah.
No.
Damn, the 7-Eleven
had-
in my house closed.
Yeah, they had this one cereal called Crustios. It was pretty good. It was like Fruit Loops, but with actual assorted flavors. Like none of this like singular flavor bullshit they had.
Bears said they were going to release an Eddie Jackson cereal this season, but I never saw it on the shelves.
What?
Well, it worked as hard as Eddie Jackson did on the field to get to your shelf.
Very true.
Mhm.
Yeah, Trix is a mainstay for us.
Yeah.
Cocoa
Fruit
Puffs I
Loop
like.
based.
Fruit Loops is good. Let's see, Golden Grams. That's a mainstay for us.
Haven't tried those yet.
They're good. They're good.
Listen,
Apparently they've gone back to a retro recipe that involved a touch of honey, so that's part of the cereal now too.
nice. The cereals I ate as a kid were
You have vibing with
going off
Cocoa
of like
Puffs or nah?
really fuzzy memory. Cocoa Puffs, Cookie Crisp, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loops, Trix, and Lucky Charms, I think.
Honeycomb.
No.
To be honest, I thought that Malto Meal Fruit Loops were better than the regular Fruit Loops by Kellogg's.
I can believe it.
It's like it had, like the Fruit Loops
But
had way too much powder in its sugar, and like the Malto Meal one was just right.
Apple Jacks is underrated.
the thing about Malto Meal cereal is that it's actually pretty decent, and of course you can also get like a shitload of it for cheap.
Is Maltmeal like the knockoff generic brand of cereals?
Yeah, but it's like the
Actually,
knockoff.
not that bad.
It's the knockoff generic brand of cereal that's not like the store brand of cereal.
Yeah.
They're still pretty decent.
Okay.
They're passable.
Yeah, we have, well, like the store brand here is just called Signature Select.
Hmm.
And that's
So
just
Great
how it is.
value. Great value toaster.
So that's like so
That's
you
Walmart.
buy from Albertsons is what I'm hearing.
Jewel Osco.
Jewel Osco. Okay.
ASRD.
Might
What's
be
a
some
Myers store
ISRD.
brand?
Myers, I don't know, but then again, Myers, there's not any Myers around here. You have to go to the outskirts
Really?
of the city for that. Yeah,
Figured there'd be at least some around where you live.
There- it's like western suburbs and southwestern suburbs where Myers is present.
So I
You have to
imagine
go.
that chains
you
like
have to-
Kroger and yours.
No, Kroger's. Jewel Osco's the dominant grocery store here.
So what do you go?
Like you have to go farther east towards like Indiana or Michigan for Kroger's and Myers.
I mean, the boys going to Gary, Indiana.
I went through Gary last week to get to Michigan City. It was depressing.
It's always
Even from the
depressing.
South Shore,
Yeah.
or especially from the South Shore, because you go right up next to the steel mills.
Oh
Oh
they're-
yeah.
like
Rust Belt.
just driving past, like going past the neighborhood. I think it was between Hegewisch and the Gary Metro Center. No, Hammond or East Chicago, whichever one's the one right before the Gary Metro station. There's like a patch of neighborhood where there were a bunch of houses. I saw at least 10 where their windows were either boarded up, their roofs were collapsed, or they were just completely burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
Industrial
Yeah.
decline.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of them blocks just get paved over if, because I know there's been some talk lately about building more service warehouses around the Gary Chicago airport.
Hmm.
To turn Gary into another Rockford, another freight airport.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
It really would. I mean, Gary Airport is kind of small. I mean, it takes some airplanes from like Allegiant, but if we're being honest, if you plunked a shitload of like, hangar warehouses out on the property there, nobody would bat an eye.
I remember looking.
They probably
remember
welcome
looking
the
this
work.
I remember looking this up. What were the active brands and flights heading into Gary? Services. There we go. They only have cargo right now.
Oh,
They only have 3 cargo airlines. coming in out of Gary. Aeronaves TSM to Guadalajara and Laredo. AirNet Express to Cleveland and Columbia, Missouri. And UPS Airlines to Louisville and Philadelphia.
That's a strange. That's a strange little jumper for them. Columbia, Missouri, and Cleveland.
Yeah.
That seems like
I-
something that shouldn't actually need an extension.
You would think that Gary to Cleveland is not that far apart that they need, immediate freight, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
I mean, don't they have the Great Lakes and all those shipping ships?
Well, maybe they don't want to pay tolls on Indiana so hard that they just decided to charter an airplane.
Yeah.
It's like, I am not paying you fuckers another goddamn cent of my money.
It's actually good.
You
Would
gotta
you rather-
drive if you want to get to Gary. Fuck you, I got an airplane.
Would you rather pay tolls and drive 3 or 4 hours from Gary to Cleveland, or just pay a flight and fly like an hour and a half to Cleveland?
I mean, honestly, Gary should
Do a-
just be
Do a
embracing the
cruise
whole
on the
idea
Great
of being
Lakes.
industrial.
I'm sure.
It's not like there's
So-
anything else going for it.
That actually sounds like a pretty fun thing to do.
Well, honestly, the neighborhoods that are right off of the Gary Airport are either crack houses, a train line, half of a disused steel mill, or a bunch of oil storage tankers,
Or more crack houses.
or more crack houses,
Or the
these, like-
tollways?
or the tollway, or this like abandoned race run of trees that's like just off the edge of the runway.
Or-
Bronx. No, I'm kidding.
Or you never know, they might be a whorehouse and a crack house all in one.
Ta-da!
The most
Efficiency.
action Gary gets at any point of the year is when they have the planes for our Air Noir show station there.
Probably.
Like, I remember when I was younger going on vacations to Michigan, we would see like planes like the Lima Limas lined up at Gary, just ready and waiting to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Line up and wait. And takeoff clearance. Boom, there they go.
SRD, you alive?
Yeah, I'm over here. Just kind of letting y'all go off on your tangents. telling
Yeah.
your stories and
Understandable.
shit.
So yeah,
When I
let's see.
used to,
The last scheduled air passenger flight out Gary was on August 10th, 2013 from Allegiant Air.
Yikes.
probably going to Orlando.
Doesn't say where, but the other airlines that have served Gary commercially: Pan Am, Southeast, Sky Value, Skybus, and Hooters Air.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
still that
I remember
became
we
a
had this
thing again.
conversation about Hooters Air.
Uh-huh.
That became a thing.
Yeah.
Wait, we did?
They tried flying out of Rockford too, and it didn't work long term.
I
I mean, it was
Do
granted it
not
was a short
remember
conversation,
this.
but I remember we brought it up in another episode.
That we did.
Yeah,
huh,
we did.
Do they serve wings on air though?
probably.
Don't
Probably.
remember.
I couldn't even begin to remember.
All things
Yeah,
considered, I don't
If you think
it
that
matters.
Gary's airport is bad, Rockford is basically on the same pathing that Gary was. It just hasn't realized it yet.
So,
Destinations that Rockford flies to: Destin, Florida; Fort Myers, Las Vegas; Phoenix, Sarasota; Orlando, and Tampa.
so it's basically
of
just
Rockford.
ass.
Because it's probably Allegiant or Spirit.
Unless
Probably
you
Allegiant.
live in northwestern Illinois, why would you go there to take a flight when you could just go O'Hare, Midway, or the Quad Cities?
That's
Well-
a good question.
It was basically O'Hare or bust for me when I lived in Illinois, because
Oh,
I
we got
flew
a pick
into the Quad
six.
Cities once. It was awful.
Mm.
Like, flying into the Quad Cities, you kind of, because the airport sits down on the very bottom of the valley. So when you fly in the spring, it's just surrounded by floodwater, and then you see the runway,
Mhm.
and it's supported by a dike. So you have to clear a dike and
Cardinals
then
threw a
land.
pick six.
You just
Rip.
sort of look at it and
That's
you
a
think,
fat effing
oh
jet.
boy, this again.
Yeah, and Quad Cities has like a triangle runway, kind of like Logan, but it's more fucked up.
And before the
So-
Rams beat the Packers in the NFC Championship game.
Oh God, the Packies are already going to the NFC Championship game because they're the anointed, tinkly little darlings. Now,
Yep.
whether they actually get past that game or not remains to be seen.
Well, it depends on who faces them.
Remember, the
Those are
Ginger
I-
Hammer
actually,
wants
how's the
the
seeding in the
Ginger
NFC
Hammer
looking
wants
like
his Rogers
right now?
retirement narratives.
In 2012, Quad Cities International Airport was named Illinois Primary Airport of the Year.
Like honestly, how do you fuck up 5 flights a day?
Very carefully, as it turns out.
Apparently, Quad Cities is the third
With
busiest
precision. I suppose.
Apparently, Quad Cities is the third busiest commercial airport in Illinois behind O'Hare and Midway.
I can see that
You learn something
because
new every
you
day.
get a lot of military traffic goes through to go to Rock Island, and you got a lot of John Deere suppliers that have to go there.
So yeah, let's see. Out of Quad Cities, there's Allegiant, flies to Las Vegas and Phoenix Mesa, Seasonal, Orlando, Punta Gorda, and St. Petersburg Clearwater. American Eagle flies to O'Hare and Dallas Fort Worth. Delta flies to Atlanta and Minneapolis St. Paul, and United Express goes to O'Hare and Denver.
Yeah, so they have a fair amount of connections you can make from the Quad Cities.
Mm-hmm. But the fact that they have they have half of their airlines there with their destination as O'Hare, that's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Really is the truth, though. I mean, it's the closest international airport that's a hop, skip, and a jump away from Moline. So
Yeah, I guess.
you could basically combine the United and American ones and just say this is the O'Hare shuttle. Get on, and they probably do some days.
I wouldn't
Probably.
be surprised.
Elon Musk supposed to build something that connected O'Hare to something.
Yeah, he was.
So
Just
Elon
build
was.
just build an underground tunnel and run a train through it.
Yeah, Elon was supposed to build some kind of
the
underground
new
tunnel.
O'Hare connector,
Basically,
Uh-huh.
supposed
because
to be a
apparently the
train
existing
that's
O'Hare
not actually a
CTA is just not good
train.
enough.
He was
Plus
supposed.
capacity.
He was supposed to connect O'Hare and Midway via train line, but that just never came to fruition.
Well, because it's got to come up through the fucking bond issue in the city, and they'll sit there and fucking shake them bones and jack off themselves for like 5 years over studies on that shit before everyone forgets about it, and then it just kind of goes by the wayside.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Plus,
the
like
boys-
you can.
I
Plus, you can just take.
miss the 1940s, back when bond issues actually happened on time and construction projects went through.
It still took a lot of fucking footballing to do it, though.
Yep.
I mean, shit, the Eisenhower interstate system was dead on arrival 3 times before it finally got passed.
Me and the boys expanding the subway into Long Island.
Me and the boys expanding the subway into Staten Island. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, kind of. I was kind of stupid that Staten Island is just disconnected from the majority of the transit system.
Me and the boys extending the metro up to Milwaukee.
Me and the boy,
Let's fucking
me and the
go.
boys committing fiduciary misconduct to make railroads all over America.
This is
Yes,
Quite
train,
honest-
train gang supremacy.
Quite honestly, I think the reason Amtrak hangs on to that so fucking tight is because that line probably makes money.
Oh, no doubt.
Probably.
Like-
Chicago, Milwaukee, with like 2 intermediary stops in between.
Mm-hmm.
For
Like,
what?
when-
Racine and Kenosha?
There's like a package that goes from
no.
like New York to like
Like-
Chicago and stuff.
I think Racine and Kenosha are too far east. I know one
Forget
of them
the
is
name of the
Glenview,
line,
and one of them is Mitchell Airport, and I think there's like 2 or 3 stops in between.
Yeah. Milwaukee, Chicago's biggest suburb.
But yeah, like
I mean, basic.
the Hiawatha has to be incredibly profitable because would you rather drive a couple hours to get up to Milwaukee and find a place to park and whatnot, or just take
Would you
the
rather
Amtrak
drive on
there?
94 period between Chicago and Milwaukee? That answer is no.
Yeah.
Honestly, driving in the upper Midwest sounds incredibly boring and possibly hazardous.
Cornfields for days.
It's like crossing Wisconsin on 90 from Rockford all the way to Minneapolis. That gets mind-numbing and quick.
I've not made that trek, but I have made the trek on 57 from St. Louis back up to Chicago, and that is
55 from St. Louis to Chicago is at least somewhat manageable because you have to stay awake for Springfield. Because Springfield is always crawling with cops.
I guess, like the most in between is like Springfield and Normal.
My question is driving up there better or worse than driving across West Texas?
West Texas made me want to just about end it. Because, what was it, last, or now officially a year and a half ago, when I
Mhm.
went to see my brother and then go see my folks, I shot it all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Alexandria, Louisiana in one day. Actually, a little less than a day.
Base.
And that's
And
why I asked.
that took a lot to do that.
Yeah, there is
Like I really wish I
literally-
would have had the time to stop and have lunch with you. But honestly, if I didn't catch my brother on that day, which I believe was a Sunday, I would never have gotten him the next day.
understandable. Honestly,
And so I'm sitting there having to hold 90 miles an hour crossing Texas.
honestly, I completely understand because there's literally nothing in West Texas besides farms.
Welcome to Texas. Here's Amarillo. Take a right. You have nothing for the next 378 miles until Fort Worth.
Hmm.
And you
Go
get to see
go
Whataburger.
103 miles, then make a right at the corner of the gas station.
And then you'll find a Whataburger.
Not even a gas station. It'd be like
There
a
wasn't
fucking
even Whataburgers, man.
half dead.
Like,
No, not even a half dead.
Really?
It
No
would be
Whataburger?
it would literally just be the
Man, that
burned
place
out
really must
corpse
be
of like a
deserted.
farmhouse or something. Yeah,
seriously, that's what it mostly is just straight up, like,
Desert.
everything that the
farmland.
cotton downturn took was out there and still out there.
It's all farmland except for El Paso, Amarillo, Lubbock,
In New York be filled with a
maybe
whole bunch of nothing.
maybe
When you
an,
drive through it,
maybe another like small town or something like that. But besides that, it's just fucking nothing.
there's just trees and the occasional mountain range.
No, there's no trees. It's entirely flat.
Mm.
It is devoid.
Upstate New
Devoid is
York's
the
pretty
word. If there
boring
was
to drive
ever,
through.
if you could put the word devoid with a picture, you would take a picture of the gap between Amarillo and Dallas. On what is that? US 287 goes through there, I think.
Something like that.
Waco is also in the desert, I think.
No, Waco is between.
No, Waco's
Waco's
between
between
Dallas
and fucking
Mm.
Austin.
Is there
Yeah.
anything in it?
Well,
Besides
there's no
Baylor.
more Branch Davidians. We know that.
Well,
What?
besides Baylor.
Oh wait,
Oh.
are we streaming? Are we ended up back on the Branch Davidian?
Yes.
damn it.
Yes, we
God
are.
damn it. That was literally
Full
I'm pretty sure that
circle.
was literally a year ago to the day that you just mentioned that, Hiei.
It might have been.
Full circle.
I know exactly what episode it is too. God damn it.
We've come full circle.
Wait, it's not been a fucking year since we started.
It's been more like 2 months.
No. I'm talking about
or
when
a
he
different
first brought
time
up.
when we were talking about
Oh
it.
yeah.
I'm
that.
talking about when he first brought up the Branch Davidians on one of my
Yeah, I remember that now.
One of your videos, and then you got very, very nervous.
Well-
Okay.
Well, besides the smoking
Oh,
crater that was the Branch Davidians, there's still
So
the
I didn't
it's been
realize
over a
the-
year,
Catholics.
but still. It's been
I didn't
over a year.
realize the Amtrak Hiawatha ran inboard from the lake that much. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
But that's also why Amtrak wants to hold on to that as tight as it can, because if Metra picked up Kenosha Racine in the city of Milwaukee, that Amtrak line would be done.
Well,
Yeah.
Metro Ray has Kenosha.
Yeah, but they don't have Racine though, do they?
No.
Fuck, I was gonna do something and I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Shit.
So the Hiawatha runs Chicago, Glenview, Sturtevant, and Milwaukee Airport in the city of Milwaukee.
Sturtevant, that's the one I forgot.
Yeah, I remember the Sturtevant station. I went by it when I was a kid. It used to just be like a one-room wooden shack, and now it's like, it's
Not.
all professional looking. It even has like a tower over walkway.
Yeah.
Which I think
have
is
not,
nice.
I
Looks
have
nice.
not received any word on the computer today, unfortunately.
That
boy.
is big
So
sedge.
so tomorrow I'm going to be calling them. If they don't have any word by Wednesday,
Hell will be raised.
hell will be raised by Wednesday afternoon.
They just fucking made off of your computer so they could get the
If that's what
37
happened,
feet. Oh, man.
if that's what
Death
that
is coming
actually
if that's what happened.
If that's what happened, our family lawyers are going to have
Do do
quite-
do do
quite,
do
uh,
do do
Who did you leave your computer with?
It's a place called Computer Solutions.
Ah. Doom doom doo
No, I
doo
didn't.
doom.
No, I
doom,
did
doo.
not leave it with something like the Geek Squad. I'm not stupid.
No.
Thank you.
Point still stands. If something like that happened, I don't care if a burglary happened. That's not going to be good for them.
Nope. They will be paying you, and they will be paying you much.
To say a lot is an understatement too.
Oh my god.
You could burn down the building and the insurance money wouldn't cover it.
He could burn down the building, and the insurance money would
Y'all's
still be less than they would pay
Yo,
him.
those crying cowboy fans.
Oh yeah, so Sonic SRD, our overarching topic that we started with was cereal. Which ones are your favorites?
I don't eat cereal.
You didn't even eat cereal as a boy.
I mean, I did as a kid, but I mean, I just don't eat it anymore today.
Mm.
My mom and dad are basic. They just eat Kellogg's.
Cornflakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even eat Frosted Flakes. What's wrong with them?
Fucking Simple K, literally.
Basic.
SRD, what about you?
I bounced back and forth between a lot of them when I was a kid. Now it's like not really something that I partake in very much. I remember really enjoying honeycomb when I was a kid.
That's like this. Why did everyone like honeycomb as a kid except
Honeycomb's
me?
pretty good.
I didn't.
I liked it.
Honeycomb's
never-
obviously not
too
you.
bland. Didn't have enough honey taste for me.
I never had honeycombs.
I liked.
I never had honeycombs either.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch was my favorite personally.
I had Cookie Crisp, Cocoa Puffs, Fruit Loops. I think I had the Chunny, the
Chunny.
the chocolate honey Honey-O's, the chocolate Honey-O's.
Chocolate
I had
Honey-O's?
those. Yeah, those were a thing for a little bit. Those are really good too.
Oh my god, I remember. I had Sonic's. Why are we still the same person?
I also remember.
Look, we both went to Chick-fil-A tonight as well, so.
No. I haven't gone yet.
Oh, okay.
Honey Nut Cheerios were good too. I like those a lot.
I'm thinking.
Chick-fil-A. I went there like last week Friday.
Or Honey Nut Cheerios. It was chocolate Cheerios. My bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, chocolate Cheerios.
Although I didn't like the tenders cost $13.
They were.
So that wasn't fun.
What were some other ones I had? What's like the really small ones? That are like all the different multicolors and stuff.
Before I joined
Fruity
the
Pebbles?
call,
No,
I heard you
no.
mention Golden Grams, and I want to echo you on that. I really enjoyed those too.
Yes, Golden Grams are really good.
Dippin' Dots?
Trix.
Frosted Flakes is pretty good. Yeah, Trix. I had Trix. Those I hated Trix though. I had it once. I didn't like it.
Trix are for kids.
I hate Lucky Charms. I don't even like the
marshmallows.
I never even the marshmallows. Yeah, I fucking hated the Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I don't like Lucky Charms either.
You know, I get the sense that like Trix and Cocoa Puffs would taste better dry than they would wet.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I had Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles,
So you had
Remember
chocolate
those-
flavored paper.
You know, there's a thing called Oreos now.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Oreos.
Yep.
Oh
We
my
brought that
god.
up earlier.
Apparently they're really good, and like I've
Yeah,
had
I've had
them before.
the regular and the golden Oreo ones. They're awesome.
They have golden ones too. Wow.
Yeah.
I never had the Reese's Puff ones.
No.
Super Mario cereal.
Yeah,
What?
Oh,
that
that's
was a
been a
thing.
That's
thing for
been
a
a
while.
thing for a while. Like
I
I've
since the
seen it on the
80s.
store
I-
shelves.
I
just
I
never had
haven't
it.
tried
I
it,
worked
but it
at a
sounds like
store
it
this
tastes like
summer and I didn't
cardboard.
see that.
What the
I
hell?
worked at a store this summer and I didn't see that. Apple Jacks. I had Apple
Mm.
Jacks. I remember those.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
with
those are
Mario
good.
cereal, I don't think they've had them for a few years.
Huh.
Cocoa Krispies was
I
pretty
imagine
good
it
as
doesn't taste
well.
all that
It
well.
was a very limited thing when Mario Odyssey came out.
Okay.
We
I like
also
looking-
discussed the existence of Dunkin' cereal.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I just found it.
Like we said before, Dunkin' cereal just sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it one day, one of these days.
Honey
you know
Bunch
how-
Oats. Oh my god.
Honey bunches of
Never
honey
had
bunches of oats. Oh yeah, I
but-
remember that cereal. It
They
smelled
were
like piss.
okay every once in a while, but it just wasn't.
The ads
But
were
there
pretty
was another-
nice.
There was another one that I was thinking of. Oh, I can't remember it. It had like a tiger on the front.
Frosted
Frosted
Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
No, not Frosted Flakes. It was a different. It was
The knockoff
I already-
Frosted Flakes.
no. God damn it! What's it called? Cereal
Let's-
brands.
Cereal brands with tigers on the box.
Or some
Hmm.
sort of feline. You know.
Some sort of feline. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Crisp.
Kellogg's Tiger
Cinnamon-
Paws Jumbo Snacks.
No. No.
Cinnamon
Oh,
Crunch
there it is.
Churros.
Yeah,
Oh
I already
yeah,
said.
I've
Okay,
seen that in
Cookie Crisp.
stores.
That's
I
what I
haven't
was
tried it
thinking
yet,
of.
though.
Cookie
Cookie Crisp
is
was
what I
a
was thinking.
wolf.
Cookie Crisp was
Yeah,
a
it was
wolf.
My bad.
What
My
the
bad.
hell?
I'm remembering it wrong. I'm remembering it wrong. Also, yeah, obviously the meme Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What the cinnamon toast? What the
What
cinnamon
Space
toast?
cereal
What the
half
fuck is
leaf.
going
toast
on
fuck
here?
is going on in here?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal ever, and I will gladly
You
spread
know,
that propaganda.
Problem with Cinnamon Toast Crunch is that it flakes so much that it got into the milk. That was the problem with it.
You know, the thing about like a lot of multi-word brand cereals is that if you shorten them down to an abbreviation, they sound like drugs.
Like
Nutter
Cinnamon
butter.
Toast
Hey,
Crunch.
you got that CC.
You got that CTC, man. You gotta give it to me. I need it. I need it.
You got-
Really, they
yeah.
made a Hershey cereal? Oh my god.
Of course
they
they made
made-
a Hershey cereal.
Cereal be wildin'.
Captain Crunch berries? Really?
Well, you never heard of Oops All Berries?
Nope.
Oh my, you sweet
Oh, they also
summer
have Cinnamon
sheltered
Crunch
child.
Churros.
As Jontron said,
Kicks.
it was released. It was
Kicks.
released in 1995.
Oh,
At
yeah,
what
that's
point
something I
can you
used to
fix
eat.
the oops?
It was fine, just incredibly bland.
Fucking
just-
kicks. I remember those.
Oh god, kicks. Don't
Honey
those
Nut
things
Cheerios.
literally
yes.
taste
Oh my
like
God.
sandpaper?
Raisin
Pix
Bran.
was just the
Oh my
cereal that was
God.
in my
Wait.
elementary and
This
middle
is
school.
real. This can't
What?
be real.
What?
Sour Patch Kids cereal.
Oh yeah, that's
No, it
real.
was real.
Yeah,
That's real.
I've
It's real.
heard of them.
Oh my god.
I've seen it in stores. It's definitely real. You're not
literally
being debated.
just assume that if
Why
there
is
is
this
just assume that
Oh,
there if there's a
Tutti
candy
Fruities?
brand.
Yeah, I remember those.
there's
Also, why is there a brand called Mini Spooners?
What the
That
fuck?
sounds vaguely
Yeah,
familiar.
that was the mini Frosted Flakes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll post it in VC text.
Frosted mini
I
wheat
know they were existed because I've had them before. But
Literally
Little
just
You were a mini spooner at once, EA?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Oh yeah, I found Mr. T. I found Mr. T's.
Mr. T's cereal, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell are these cereals right here? Look in the top right. Look at the top right one.
Yeah, but like literally assume that if there was a fucking
Ah,
Sugar
candy,
crinkles?
Jesus fucking
look at that
Christ.
fucking clown.
I'm not
Dude,
seeing
What
this
is-
thing.
did they get John Wayne Gacy for that?
No
Did
man,
they get?
that's like
Did they
fucking
get? Did he get
it.
Penny? It's like they like. It's
That's
like they
fucking
looked at it,
Pennywise right there.
Yeah, it's like they fucking got Pennywise.
the
I
actual
don't know.
shit.
He gives off a John Wayne Gacy vibe.
Also, never get a
little bit,
cereal
yeah.
that has strawberries in it. That's the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Tutti
Yeah,
Fruities.
it's not even like fucking
And then not
strawberry
frosted
ice
flakes.
cream or milkshakes that could actually be good, but
French toast crunch. What?
Oh yeah, that's a thing too.
Yeah,
French toast
Yeah,
I've,
that
crunch
I've
was
is
a
seen
thing
that.
for a minute.
Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes. Oh God,
I don't
that
feel
sounds
it's
like
not
a
like
team
that bad of
goal.
a combo.
Oh, again, I just hate Lucky Charms. I don't even like, honestly. Oh yeah, I had the Chips Ahoy. I had the Chips Ahoy one. I remember that.
Chips Ahoy had a cereal.
Hold
Yeah, they
up, be
did.
right back.
It was actually pretty good, but it was basically it was actually pretty good, but it was basically just Cookie Crisp.
Of course.
Obama O's. Oh my God.
That has to
Oh my
be a
god.
meme. That
That's a
has to
Can't
be
be
a meme.
real.
It can't be real.
No, it's real. It's
What?
That's
real.
bait.
What?
It's
Nah.
real.
Oh my god. I have to look at this.
Obama.
Obama O's. Let's see. Oh my god, it's fucking
Imagine asking
fake.
your parents for that when you go to the supermarket.
Really?
Obama
Okay,
O's.
okay.
Captain
Now I found a meme.
McCain's.
Now I
Romney
found a
Flakes.
meme.
What the fuck?
Now I have found a meme. Death loops.
That has to be a meme.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. Death loops. Although I gotta give them that's pretty creative. Many wheats. Oh God,
Deathloop
those were
cereal.
awful.
Yeah, that is actually pretty creative. That's good.
Oh yeah.
Good marketing.
Before I drop
I've
a
heard mini
banger in
wheats.
chat.
I've heard mini wheats are nice if you like sweet things.
I always
Isn't
hated them. Because it
isn't
always tasted like I was just getting a mouthful of cardboard.
isn't mini wheats literally just like shredded wheat with sugar on top of it?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
but they look like pieces of basket. They look like baskets.
They do, actually.
Look in VC text.
They probably look like something a basket weaving student would make.
Cinnabon. Oh my God.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's real. I've seen it. I've seen it on the shelves in stores.
I can believe it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
fiber. Oh no, wait. Fiber One. Oh God.
Cinnabon is one of
that's gross.
those. Cinnabon is one of those chains that like you don't ever see by themselves, but they're annoyingly everywhere.
Yeah, they're in malls. They're in airports.
They're in
Oh, yeah,
I
fucking.
here-
stopped at one that was in a gas station in the middle of the fucking desert.
They're everywhere, and I love
Yeah.
it because they're.
Yeah, here
Cinnabons are-
here was the cereal I mentioned earlier.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know if you heard it, but this is what we have now, and I'm not touching it.
Oh, from the shelf.
On the
Yeah.
shelf. Thank you, Kellogg's.
Sugar cookie cereal with marshmallows.
Kellogg's be coming up with all these.
I
weird
like
flavors.
sugar cookies, but
Why
like,
is
don't give it marshmallows. That just
And-
makes it way too sweet.
and why is it why does it have the I'm not gay, but $20 is $20, dude, on it?
Because that's the elf on the shelf.
I know, but still.
'Cause I'm not gay,
Hold on,
but
hold on.
like sugar cookie cereal, something like that.
How did you sugar cookie cereal game?
I'm,
Who
appar-
here wants
I'm apparently
here
being
wants to
called
c-
at by
rank-
chat. What is it, Cam?
who here wants to rank fucking Call of Duty zombie maps?
Oh, we're gonna have this argument again. Fuck it, let's do it.
I can do like half of them
Let
because
me
I have not
Cookie
played back
cereal.
half.
let me find a tier list. Let's see.
Oh God.
COD Zombies map tier list.
In the meantime, I'll be going to look for other things that may be funny or useful to meme on.
All right.
I should make having to eat Twinkie
Reddit.
cereal a
No.
bet.
And I just realized that I don't have my soundboard. God damn it! This just
Damn.
gets worse and worse. This just gets
Where's-
progressively worse and worse.
Tier list maker.
Seriously. I feel like I'm gonna go insane if I don't get my computer back soon. We definitely need to do a Mario Kart stream though, one of these days.
Absolutely.
I need to get another
My
copy of
God.
Mario Kart. Then I can't find mine.
Let's see. No, that only goes up to Black Ops 3. Here we go. Where is button? Share. this. All right, so
Okay, so let's see what's the first
do
one.
we go like in order of release or just in order of what's on the list?
We'll go.
What's on the
we'll-
list?
Yeah.
Okay,
Also, let's
so
change the names of the tiers real quick.
oh yeah. All right.
Alright.
Do do do.
A bunch of
Let's just
blowouts.
name this the never played. Hmm.
Bottom tier we'll call Transit.
Because that's where it goes.
Top tier we'll
I-
call Ultimus Crew. That's what we'll do.
All right. Uh, let's name D the dog tier, because that's basically what it is.
We'll name it Fluffy.
Yes, we'll name it Fluffy. Except I can't type. C
Meat Bags.
meat bags. Oh wait, I'm going to
Meat bags.
I'm gonna executive
Yes.
make the second best tier the Wonder Waffle tier.
Okay. Meat Bags.
And-
Meat Bags is something that one of the characters Dempsey frequently calls the zombies.
Wonder
Ah.
Waffle is also a Dempsey line. And
Wonder Waffle.
B, yes, Wonder Waffle.
You'll notice our
Available
favorite
for only
characters.
$4.99.
You'll notice all of our favorite characters are Dempsey.
Yeah, Dempsey's great. And B, what should we put for what should we do for B? Hmm. Shit.
What's something that's like good but not great? So like Meat Bags are mediocre, obviously, because those are just your regular father zombies.
Hmm.
Huh.
I'm thinking. Shit.
What's like a mid-tier wonder weapon, I guess?
Mid-tier wonder weapon? The Paralyzer? No, actually, I think that one's kind of.
No, that's broken. That's broken.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Ray Gun Mark III, that's what it is.
Yeah. Ray Gun Mark 3. Not B. Not Bray Gun Mark. Not Bray Gun Mark 3. Jesus.
Yeah, Tyler Bray is now a weapon in Call of Duty.
Oh yes, Tyler Bray, the best quarterback of
Alright.
all time.
All right, let's get started. Raven the Redwoods. That's
That's an Infinite Warfare map.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
None of the Infinite. I'm probably the only one here that's played any of the Infinite Warfare maps.
I played Zombies in Spaceland once, and it was okay, but I don't think I would ever play it again.
Probably played like 10% of these.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and stick all the Infinite Warfare maps in Fluffy then.
No. One of them deserves to be in transit.
Which one is that?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's awful. It is awful.
Okay. So, have you played Exo Zombies, Sonics?
Yeah.
How bad are they?
Okay, Outbreak. Is this? No, this doesn't include Cold War. Okay. Outbreak is by far and away the worst map.
It might have. I don't think it has Cold War zombies. It has what's that other one?
Yeah, I don't.
It has
see
World War II zombies, but
as
not.
World War II zombies. That's what Beast from Beyond is. I've never played any of the World War II zombies.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll just
I
go
don't think
ahead
any of
and
us have.
put all these.
I played it like
here.
once, but that's not enough to have an opinion on it.
Shadow Throne.
The only map.
What's Shadow Throne from?
That's probably also. That's probably also World War II zombies.
Okay. So. I don't think this actually. I don't know. Anyway.
So Outbreak is okay.
So
it's a nice concept for what Exo Zombies could have been. Infection is fucking trash. It is worse than Transit. If we were to have a like if we were to like have all these, like if we were to do a full zombies, not including the non-Treyarch maps, Infection would be the absolute worst.
Damn, it's that bad.
It is. It's terrible.
Fascinating.
Now, Carrier is a good map. However, here's the thing with Carrier. It's basically Verrückt.
But not Verrückt?
Yeah.
Okay, so would that put it in meat bags or ray gun Mark III?
I still put in meat bags. It's the
Alright,
best of any of the maps, and Descent is fluffy.
fluffy. Alright. And that brings us to...
For the Chaos storyline.
It brings us to 2 Chaos stories and 1 Ether story. And then...
Yeah, the Ether story
Right.
that was
Yeah,
paid off with
these...
$50 paywall.
Jesus fucking Christ. These fucking... The way this is ordered is, like, terrible. Because it has, like, Black Ops 4 maps and Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2
I see another
and Black
World War
Ops
II
1.
map. I
Yeah,
see
it
another
has-
World War II map
It
in
has
there.
like a bunch of maps just scattered around everywhere, and I don't think it even has all the maps from Black Ops 4 either.
No, it does.
Huh. I don't see Tug here. This is a World War II map, I think.
That's a World War II map. The Frozen Dawn is as well. Oh shit, you're right. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have all the four. It doesn't have
Yeah,
all
what
the.
what the fuck? Ugh.
Oh
Anyway,
well. It's
you
just
know,
got all the release maps
Jesus.
plus Dead of the Night. Okay.
It's got Dead of the Night, Blood of the Dead, 9, Voyage, Ancient Evil. It
So
doesn't.
wait. So
It
it doesn't have
Alpha,
Alpha,
Omega,
Omega,
or Tog.
and I guess it's counting Call of the Dead and Nuketown as the same map.
No, Nuketown's there.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
Nuketown's
saying.
there, but I guess it's quantifying them as the same thing. Even though that's not really true in terms of
Because
like
they're
Nuketown.
quote unquote reimaginings of the maps.
Yeah, fucking. Ugh.
Anyway, who cares?
Yeah. Anyway, Ancient Evil.
I can't believe I'm saying this is actually the best of any of the Chaos maps.
I can believe it.
It is. It actually has it. The only thing that sucks about it is the wonder weapons. They take too damn long. In terms of map design, it's all right. I would put it Mark III.
All right. Dead of the Night, meatbags, or fluffy?
Fluffy. Dead of Night, I wanted to like it so much because I love the theme, classic horror movie monsters and all that shit. But the problem is there's too much.
Too much.
You have to deal with
too much crap to do.
Nosferatus, werewolves. So here's the thing with Nosferatus, they have a ton of health and they can kill you very quickly. So you got to take care of them. But you also, when werewolves spawn in, you have to go and find silver bullets so that you can kill the werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the start.
Oh yeah, it is fun. Classified.
It's just a reimagining of 5. It's a fun map, and I think it's in terms of design, it's better than 5. But again, it's one of those.
Yeah. So meatbags.
Yeah.
Right. Revelations.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm
Uh,
biased just because I really enjoy this map. I like how it's a power trip. I think that actually works out in its favor, but I understand why people were disappointed.
yeah, I'm gonna go out and say that I don't like Revelations. It's boring and very what's the word? Well, besides unimaginative, it's just not that fun to deal
It's
with.
tedious.
It's so fucking tedious though. It's like you have to go everywhere in order to get to pack, and it's a pain in the ass.
I've never really had an issue with Revelations as a map,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say it's the best map ever.
No, it's nowhere near.
It is if you're trying to level up in Black Ops 3.
Well, I'm just gonna put it here because I hate this map and you love the map, and this is about even.
Mhm.
There we go.
I was
Blood
going to
of-
put in meatbags anyway.
Blood of the Dead.
How my boy? Look how they fucked up my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
My
It's
boy.
a great story. It's a great storyline, but the map leaves so much to be desired.
Just like
it is
Black
also the
Ops
hard
4 in
it is the
general.
hardest map ever too. It is the hardest map in all of Call of Duty Zombies too.
Because of that catwalk section.
Because of the catwalk section, the Easter egg is by far and away the hardest and longest of any of the games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember me and my friends tried to do it. We got halfway and it was round 40.
Dear
Like, Jesus
God.
Christ. Yeah, so like we were halfway done with it. And
How
being
long
halfway
were you
done,
on it?
we were on there for at least 6 hours, dude.
6? Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, I've been told that a lot of like the only do it if you're like willing to have like hundreds of attempts and you just get better and faster in each section slowly. Like that, it's just a poorly designed Easter egg. I get what they were going for. They wanted it kind of is the whole thing with Black Ops 4. They wanted it to be this big send off for the group, and that's what they were trying to do. But obviously
Mhm.
that didn't happen because of the budget that Activision cut from the game,
Because it didn't, you know,
which is why all the
it
maps
didn't
ended up
pull
being
PUBG
reimaginings.
numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why all the maps ended up being reimagining. If you don't know, they actually had original maps in the works, but
Activision.
but Activision happened, so they had to scrap the new maps and only have reimaginings.
Mhm. Activision can go fuck itself, incidentally.
Which is why Alpha Omega feels like such a mess. It feels like they designed all these things for a different map, but then threw them into uh, a slightly new Nuketown.
It's basically what it is it's Nuketown with some different paint, an area added to the front so that it doesn't look, like it's been blown to shit, and a bunker area. That's it.
Yep. Although the bunker area is cool.
Yeah. I imagine it's a pain in the ass when you got to deal with the Avogadro, though.
Well,
Spoilers, by
that's
the way.
just the boss. That's the boss fight. I mean,
Yeah, that is the
spoilers.
entire
The game's
boss fight.
gonna be 4 years old this year, so.
Oh my god, Black Ops 4 is almost 4 years old? Jesus
Yep.
fucking Christ, kill me.
Black Ops 3 is gonna be 7.
Hey, damn.
Black Ops 1 is 11.
Uh,
Actually, no, it's gonna be 12 this year.
that's not much better.
They're
Pyro
gonna
can
be
feel the hairs being ripped out of him.
they're gonna be teenagers born later this year that will be younger than Modern Warfare 2.
Speaking of hairs, somebody very hairy, fluffy, and lovable just came up. Hello, Montana.
I can feel the wrinkles forming on my spine.
On your spine.
Don't ask.
How is Montana doing?
Montana has been supervising me as I build my car factory model.
Is Montana doing good? That's good.
Of course. What else would she be doing?
Was
We're gonna be
Montana
called
a
a
good
bunch-
loaf in the sink?
Yes, she was a loaf in the sink bowl.
Good. Alright, back to this. 9.
I put it in the same tier as Ancient Evil. 9 is a great map to introduce the Chaos storyline onto. The problem is that past that, it's an alright map, but
Mm-hmm.
there's
Well, you
just not
see,
enough to
9
do.
is 9999.
Of course. Voyage of Despair.
Grand shit.
It's that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Gorod Krovi. Hey, I haven't
I
played
would
this one yet.
I would put this in Raygun Mark III. It's kind of representative of the map itself. Rod Crove is a hard as hell map. It's a fun map. It's a great map storyline. Nikolai and that is it's a great hoot to have.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that there's just not enough reason to keep coming back to it. It's a map that I want to learn, but I just have never had a reason to go back to it.
It's basically a map where you do the Easter egg and then you never touch it again.
I wouldn't say that. Now this map,
Zetsubo. Fluffy.
Fluffy just because of its launch. That map was the worst map ever at launch. Like even worse than Transit because you couldn't if you got past round 20, if you got past round 20, you needed to be doing the Easter egg because you weren't going to get another chance for a while to get past round 20 because it would always fucking crash.
Oof.
It was bad at launch.
Yeah.
And even then, once you get past that, I mean, okay, you've got a really cool wonder weapon. You've got the skull. Okay, how about the design of the map? Well, the design of the map sucks. There's only one good training spot, and that's in the area where you get the skull. Secondly, the spiders are some of the most. The spiders are okay in other enemy types, but the fucking the fucking giant vine, whatever they're called, I can't remember their names, are
The
literally the
Juggernauts?
no, they're not called that. Whatever they're called, they are literally the worst boss zombie in the entire series, and it is not even close.
Oh, the Thrashers, those things.
Thrashers, yeah, no. They don't give you anything. They don't give you points. They don't give you shit.
You're
The
just
Thrashers,
fucked.
they've moved to Winnipeg.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I
Also,
was thinking.
spiders, punch them.
Unfortunately, you don't get the punch in that map, I don't think. I don't even think you get like a different melee besides the Bowie knife, which is,
Well, damn it, we still need to punch them spiders.
Yeah, the punch is not this map. The punch
no.
is
The punch is in a better map.
uh,
Oh, you got opinions, do you?
we'll get to that.
Right.
Opinions.
Alright.
Hello, Saint.
Yes.
Hi, Saint.
Hello there. I've just come to
Big-
say not that the Rise is great. 5 is okay. The Rise, alright. Buried, alright. Transit is the best map. Don't even at me.
Okay. You can have that opinion.
It is very wrong.
Incorrect as it is.
It is. I know it's very wrong, but I do like Transit and Green One. Actually, not
Thank
Green
you.
One.
I like Transit too.
Ayo, bonus.
I like transit.
Anyways,
Matter of
Durais and
fact,
Dura.
if I was working again, I'd be using my train.
Train.
Part of me wants to put it in Ultimus, but there's also another part of me that says that this map is a victim of its own hype.
It probably is. It didn't seem that, awesome when we played it that one time.
And also, it's easy as hell.
Yeah, probably Wonder Waffle.
It's a great map. I think the design of the map is really good, but I feel like once you figure it out, there's really just not much to it.
Mm-hmm. Shadows of Evil.
Another one of the hardest maps, especially if you're doing the Easter egg. Shadows of
God.
Evil is a great concept. It's a fully realized concept that they had for a level, but I wouldn't say that
execution, not quite.
playing it is not as fun as looking at it.
Yeah. They had cool concepts in there, and they actually put some damn work into it.
Yeah, they did. Like, I love the Lovecraftian aesthetic that the entire map has and stuff with all the, and specifically, I would put it in Ray Gun Mark III, personally.
Mm-hmm. I still
I
haven't
w-
played it, so I can't really
The one
comment
thing that
on it.
sucks is that to do the Easter egg, you have to have 4 players. It's the only map that requires that.
Well, no, I think some of the Black Ops 1 maps required 4
Well,
players.
yeah, the Black Ops 1 and the Black Ops 2 do, but I'm talking about in Black Ops 3.
Okay, that's fine. Mob of the Dead, I don't think we need to have any discussion on
Ultimus,
that.
that's
Nope.
not even a question.
Nope. Now, Nuketown.
If they're making us also take into consideration Alpha Omega.
Okay. Now, the only thing I could say about Nuketown is about the original, and I think it's Ray Gun Mark III. Because, yeah, it's a basic bitch survival map. Yeah, it does absolutely nothing for the storyline, but, it's just a decently fun map to get in, maybe do 30 or so rounds before you get killed. It's fine. And the random perks is, a neat little gimmick.
It's a neat gimmick, but it kills you more often than not.
Yeah, sometimes literally. But anyway, Ray Gun Mark III. Unless you have anything to say about Alpha Omega.
I think it's kind of stupid that they made it into like, oh, let's just put them in the same map. Yet they've got 2 different Mob of the Dead, and Blood of the Dead. I don't get that.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a fun map to fuck around on.
I guess Ray Gun Mark III then. Now, Origins.
Overrated.
obviously.
Overrated.
Someone has an opinion.
All right.
I
Let's talk about all the problems this map has. So first off, it's designed around the Easter egg. That doesn't sound like an inherent problem. When you have a map that's completely designed around the Easter egg, the map ends up suffering in terms of flow because it feels more like you're doing it to go to these steps and not have an actual progression within the map. Second, the mud is the worst thing about this map. Now, I have heard people say, well, it's because they don't want players, just be running around the map super fast and stuff like that. Okay. Did you not learn anything from Transit in that case then?
nope.
Clearly not. Third off, the robots. Look, I get that they're an integral part of it, but they're more annoying and get you killed more often than they do anything else. And four, let's be real here. It's a map that forces you to do the Easter egg in order to actually progress in the game. You in order to be set up, and I hate maps that do that. If you want to do the Easter egg, that's fine. But if you're forced to do the steps to the Easter egg just to progress in the map, I feel like there's a massive problem in terms of flow. And that's something that hurts all the maps from forward on, starting with Origins, in my opinion.
Yeah, understandable. However, I wouldn't have spent literally 2 years trying to do the Easter egg by myself if I didn't think it was a good map. Which is to say, I kind of don't really care about that because, obviously having to do the Easter egg to get set up is annoying, but, there's just something fun about doing it, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably just a giant ass masochist, so I'll put it Raygun Mark III. That sounds fair enough, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Buried.
Now for the easiest map in all of Call of Duty Zombies history.
Oh my god, it's so fucking easy.
All right, let's talk about what makes this map easy. So first off, the Paralyzer. Let's see here. When you have it upgraded, you can go to 115 on the overheat monitor. It overheats slowly. You can fly around with the Paralyzer if you know what you're doing. You can let's think about this here. Let's see. You can just get a bunch of traps with the turbine and set up near Jug and just pop heads for the first
the head chopper and the
subsurface resonator.
Yeah, that thing. You just sit there and wait.
And just sit there and wait, and that's the entire strategy for the
You
map.
basically just camp that area until you get killed at like round 50.
Yeah.
Although I will
we haven't even
say,
talked about the problem is that there's a perma perk on the map. This is where perma perks just went nuts on this map, by the way.
yeah,
You have the perma perk where you can get the box to give you better items after hitting it so many times. You can get Leroy to keep the box in place.
so you can get that perma perk easier.
So you can get that perma perk easier. You have the bank and the weapon locker to make the map even more broken.
There's also the not quite PhD flopper perma perk where if you dive from a sufficiently high altitude, you cause an explosion, and if you combine that with the sniper perma perk where if you get a headshot, you get like 30 extra points for like 5 seconds. You basically just hold out a sniper rifle, dive off the top of the stairs on one of the streets, and you just have points for days.
Yeah. Then
It's
there's
so
the time bombs.
busted.
Now we need to
Well,
talk
if you're
about
talking about sniping. You also got to call your dad and say, "Dad, I'm not a crazy gunman. I'm an assassin." Well, the difference is one being a job and the other's mental sickness.
Yes, there were more than a few calls that went like that while I was playing that map, but what were we talking about again?
There's also the time bombs. However, I think we need to make the distinction. There's pre-patch time bombs and post-patch. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but time bombs got patched like a couple years ago, just out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all of a sudden just stopped working the way they used to on Buried. I'm not kidding about this. Basically, back then, time bombs used to, when you went back, it would keep all the power-ups would stay where they were, including, and you would and you would also get all your perks back if you downed and used the type bomb. You would get all your perks back, and you would also be able to get 2 perk bottles from the witches. Now, apparently, I went and played this map a couple years ago, and I was trying to use the time bombs again, like always. But apparently,
They patched
they
it.
nerfed them. They nerfed it and patched it at some point or another, and it had to have been between 2017 and when I played it again in like 2019. It had to have been sometime in between that, because I remember playing with a friend a couple years prior to that, and everything worked fine. But
Mhm.
I tried to play it, and all of a sudden it stopped working. They stopped working the way they should. And so I was just like, okay, that's weird as hell that all of a sudden, let's see, this would have been in 2019, 7 years later, probably sometime in 2018. So 6 years after the game came out, and 5 years after the game stopped getting updates,
Yep.
that all of a sudden it got an update. It got a hot fix to fix something from a zombies map that had been used and basically made the high rounds that that map used to achieve literally impossible. It's not something that's talked about because Barry just doesn't get played for high rounds anymore.
No, Buried was always that map that, like, you knew it was easy to play on, but you never really played on it.
But it was so easy that you just sat in a corner and you were
It
just
was
like,
yeah, it was boring. That was the big thing about it.
yeah. Overall, I'd say meat bags.
Yeah, I was thinking meatbags too.
It's the
Now
best
for
of the
your
fucking
favorite map in Black Ops 2,
put it
it's
in transit.
Die
Put it in
Rise.
transit. Transit. It is the worst map in Call of Duty Zombies history, and it is not even close. No, don't do
Now,
it.
now, I hate to be the dissenting opinion here, but
God damn it.
once you open up the map and get the Sliquifier, I actually find it kind of fun.
I
The
can't even
Easter
find
egg,
it fun.
the Easter egg can go fuck itself, but
No, the Easter egg can go fuck itself because it's literally random chance whether or not it works.
uh, basically all three of the Victus Easter eggs can go fuck themselves.
I don't know how we did the shootout. I seriously, to this day, don't know how we did the shootout. Like in that first week of the map being out, me and a group of friends, we somehow got the shootout done on Buried.
Fascinating. Anyways, transit.
Well, this is obvious.
I
Yeah.
like transit.
I like town, and I
I like
like farm. I don't like transit.
I like its sections, but the entire map itself, no.
The concept of the map is cool. The execution is not, because it's literally taking a map that is, I think, actually bigger than the Black Ops 3 than any of the Black Ops 3 maps, and doing it on a console that was doing it on the 7th generation of consoles, which, while they are decently powerful, they just
They have
can't
shit
handle it.
memory. They
Yeah,
have shit memory.
their memory is like bad. Like,
And I'm just sitting here like,
doesn't
all right, so in order to actually get this map to work, instead of, just cutting your losses and making the map smaller and cutting out the entire bus part of it and just making everything more compact like a normal person would,
they added the fog?
they added the fog. And now it's to keep shit from being loaded in all the time.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't actually have as big of a problem with the fog. What I take a problem with
The
is the
denizens.
denizens.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves.
Basically force you to grab the new item, the Galvin Knuckles, even though you would probably be getting the Galvin Knuckles anyway because they're awesome.
Yeah, they're one hit kill up to, like, what, round 13?
Round 11.
Round 11. Yeah, they're still pretty damn good, at least. Not worth 6,000 points
Not
good, but
6,000 points, yeah.
you know.
I mean, I get that they were trying to make it to where the Bowie knife wasn't useless, but still.
Yeah, there really isn't anything to do about that without just straight up buffing the Bowie knife, and they didn't. So, anyways, Moon. Moon, Moon,
Wasted
Moon.
potential.
Yep.
You had an amazing idea for this map, And when you're in the non-zero G sections, it's one of the best maps ever. Emphasis on non-zero G sections though, which are very few and far between.
In other words, the receiving bay, the biodome, the labs,
In Area 51.
and Area 51. Area
And
51
here,
is actually kind of, you know, decent as a concept because it's like it's not
yeah, no
around.
man's land.
Yeah,
It's not
no man's
around.
it's not around. It's
You've
just
got a limited amount of time before the zombies get faster, and with each buzz, they gain a round in strength and stuff.
no, they gain like 2 rounds of strength because like by about like a minute, they're at like round 20. They get fucking cracked if you stay there for a while.
But still, at the end of the day, don't even get me started with the excavators.
No, the excavators can go piss off. The hacker is decently neat as a concept
The
though.
hacker is neat, but it takes too damn long, so you're basically forced to play the map. So basically, if you want to use the hacker, you're forced to waste resources
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the rounds and stuff to
Yep.
survive long, and
That
it's not fun.
it's really not.
Yeah.
You know, if it weren't for the fact that the Easter egg is literally blowing up the Earth, this would definitely be lower.
Oh god, yeah, that's the highlight of it all. You're literally blowing up the Earth.
Yes, you literally just you get to watch it all burn and laugh
Boys, I know
maniacally.
what we're gonna do today.
Yeah, God damn it. Anyway, Shangri-La. Do you have any
Shangri-La.
objections?
Where'd you put it?
Fluffy.
No, not really. I mean, the thing with Shangri-La is that it's once again a really, really cool idea
Done poorly.
and done poorly. It's a beautiful, beautiful map,
Mhm.
but it's too tight quarters for its own good. Like, I take back what I said. The most tight quarters map is Shangri-La.
Hmm.
It's not even close. Add in the fire and creeper zombies. Yeah, the fire. Yeah, they're both important for the Easter egg,
But
but
like, yeah,
I feel like they were more just designed for the Easter egg and not the actual map itself.
no, not really. The baby gun is
The
funny,
baby gun is
I
fun.
guess.
The baby gun is fun,
Yeah. Kino.
but the problem with the baby gun is that you had to use it and then walk into the zombies. Like, yeah, that's a great idea.
You're literally telling us to do the thing that we have been trained by the game to not do.
Yeah. I
Did
would
you
put
really
Kino
think
in.
this was a good idea?
Yeah, I would put Kino in Ultimus.
Mm,
It's a classic map. It's the perfect.
yeah.
It's the
I
perfect map
guess.
for beginners that I think that that zombies lost after a while.
Yeah. Well,
It's that
Black Ops 2's on disc map was Transit.
Black Ops
Transit.
2 was they were trying to make Black Ops 2 much more of a hardcore fan game. And I feel like that hurt it in the long run. Which is why Black Ops 3 tried to course correct and make it more of a casual game, but it kind of fell into its own trap there as well.
Yeah, having Shadows of Evil as the launch map for a more casual friendly game. Not quite the greatest of ideas there, Treyarch.
No, it wasn't. I get why, because storyline it makes sense, but
Yeah,
you know,
they really should have had like Der Eisendrache or
your
fuck
Eisendrache should have been the first.
Der
If you were
Eisendrache
going to,
or the Giant, one of the two.
or about to say, just have the giant there for the people at launch and not
Yeah.
put it behind a paywall.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Thank you, Activision.
Like they did the same thing with Nuketown, but Nuketown it made sense because it's literally just a survival map. There's nothing else. It's not important to the story. There's literally nothing new in it besides the nuclear perks. It just does nothing.
Yeah.
And that's
Elo, do
fine.
you have anything to say?
For which one?
Kino der Toten.
I enjoyed it.
Right.
Okay.
That's
5.
gonna be my opinion for a lot of these zombie maps I've played.
Fascinating. 5.
I'm gonna say meat bags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Great concept, great characters, shitty execution.
Yeah. Though, to clarify, it's a lower meat bags than classified.
Yeah.
Because classified's just kind of 5. but
Classified is
better.
literally just 5 better.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame that it's not, JFK, whatever the fuck his name is, McNamara, Fidel Castro, and Richard Nixon again, but,
Robert McNamara.
Robert McNamara, yeah.
And why is he here? He lost.
He posted cringe. That is probably the
It's
best
just
thing to
Storm
come out of
Dick.
that map.
Settle down.
It's just a meme, Dick. Sit down. Why is he here? He lost. He posted cringe. That is probably the best thing to come out of that map, if I'm being honest. Ascension.
Ray Gun Mark III.
Yeah, probably.
It's just too damn easy. That's what holds it back.
Mm-hmm.
You got too much open space. Like, I know, we've been talking like, yeah, close quarters and all that. So it's like, oh, you got an open space map. That makes it good. Like, no, not
No.
really. Mob of the Dead is a pretty close quarters map, and it's one of the best.
Well, Mob of the Dead has like a few. Mob of the Dead has like a balance between open areas and close
Yeah.
quarters.
I mean, the lunchroom, the bridge, even though the bridge is basically suicide because they don't have power-ups, but that's besides the point.
Mm-hmm. Well, the bridge is where Pack-a-Punch is, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ascension does have a good Easter egg song though. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, I like Abracadabra.
Yeah. It's kind of overrated, but anyway. Call of the Dead.
I am the storm that is approach. Oh wait, wrong song.
Yeah. Although although this is also kind of Tog Dirt Toten.
I'd still put it in meat bags.
Yeah. Just their Tag Dirt Toten is way too fucking confusing.
What hurts Call of the Dead is that there's no obvious power weapon, so getting high rounds on the map is kind of impossible.
Well, basically with Call of the Dead, what you do is you don't even bother with the scavenger or the VT, whatever the fuck it is. You just get a gun, you shoot George for a while until he drops the Wonderwaff. Or is that after you do the Easter egg?
That you got to do the Easter egg first.
Okay. Basically what you do with Call of the Dead is you do the Easter egg, get the Wonderwaff, train near the lighthouse. That's all you do.
In Call of the Dead, do you get a phone call from your contact named Dead?
No,
No,
F
you
tier,
don't.
bottom tier, transit tier, 100%, 100 times over.
Tier? Are you shitting me? That's below transit tier. That's fucking brat walking away with your pizza tier.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Alright. Knocked.
I am going to get so much shit for this, but Fluffy.
Yeah,
put
I
it
was
in
thinking
meat
Fluffy
bags.
too.
It was the first map, but I mean, you don't get extra points for just being the first map, in my opinion.
It was the first map, but it's too barren. There's literally nothing there.
Too barren, and the only thing they add to it is, oh, Black Ops 1, you get the thunder gun and mule kick.
You get the thunder gun. Yay!
And
you
mule
get
kick.
mule kick. Okay, that's ass.
What about
Actually
Black Ops
ass.
3? Well, what about Black Ops 3? So you still only have Mule Kick, but now you have the Wonder Fizz and Gobblegums. Yay!
Congratulations, you have broken this map in half.
Yep.
Because now you can just camp somewhere with busted ass gobblegums.
Yep.
Verrückt.
I have a love-hate relationship with Verrückt.
So meat bags.
I wouldn't even say meat bags.
Fluffy?
Part of me wants to say it is one of the best maps ever. The other part of me wants to say that it can go fuck itself for being how fucking difficult it is. I wouldn't put it in Fluffy.
Ray Gun Mark III.
I'm just gonna put it in meat bags. Because that seems fine. Shino Numa.
No, we're not ranking anime waifus next. Get out of here with that bullshit.
No. Now the question is, are we talking World at War She or Black Ops 1 She?
Well, let's talk
New
about World
Jersey
at War.
number one, fucking fight me.
What?
What was that, EA?
He just said New Jersey number 1, fucking fight me.
Oh, well,
Oh,
obviously.
anime waifus. Nah.
Anyway, well, let's talk about this. So, Shino Numa World at War is possibly the most broken map, and not because it's glitchy. It's the most broken map because you have the Wonder Waff, which can kill up to 10 zombies with one shot instantly, no matter what round you're on.
Hmm.
The
That
thing
was the
with
map it
pre-direct,
debuted on.
hold on, yeah, that was the map it also debuted on. Same with the Ultimus crew.
Yep.
It's playing solo as well. After the first couple rounds, you only have 24 zombies per round on solo.
Hmm.
Multiplayer it worked differently. And
But solo,
this
it was 24
but
only.
solo is 24 per round. So you could line up every single zombie and kill them within 3 shots. Now the Wonder Waff only has 18 shots. Yeah, 18 shots when you first get it. You
Yeah.
get 3 in the gun and 15 in reserve. And you're like, okay, so you can make it through about 6 rounds. This was also the map that introduced dogs. What do you get at the end of a dog round?
Max ammos.
What kills dogs with one shot?
The Wonder Waffle.
Well, maybe not even the Wonder Waff.
Yeah.
How
There's
about
also
the trench gun? There's
trench
also
gun.
the trench gun, or the fucking bouncing Betties.
Hmm.
Do you see the problem that's going on right now?
There's also the Flinger Trap.
There's the Flinger Trap, which only costs 1,500 points, which you will easily make back. There's
Mhm.
also the glitch after round 10, after round 201. Starting after round 201, all of the zombies' health is to such a level that every other round or so, the
It
zombies'
resets back
health
to level 1.
resets
Round
to
1.
negative, goes to a negative number.
It goes
It
to a
goes to a
negative number.
yes. That's what happens. In
So
Black Ops 1 it goes back to level 1, but in World at War it goes to a negative number.
wait,
So
does
they
that mean they
become
immediately
instant kill.
die? Oh, they become
No,
instant kill.
they're still instant kill. So
Okay.
they're instant kill. Do you see the problem now at this point?
Yeah.
There is a reason why Shinonuma has the highest recorded map round ever at round 9,000.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Its reset timer is like 217 hours.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it is broken.
Yeah.
It's still a
But
great map.
yeah, it's a good map, but the World at War version is busted. Now,
The World at War
The-
version is busted.
the Black Ops 1 version
This
is
is
not
where it's
busted.
actually fun, fair, and hard.
Yeah. So if we were going like Black Ops 1, Ray Gun Mark III, but World at War meatbags.
Yeah, I'd put it in Marion Mark III. I think that the good outweighs the bad.
Yeah. Duries, don't think we have to argue
Ultimus.
about that.
Now this looks kind of weird because we have a ton. We only have one in.
We only have
Like,
one
we only-
Wonder Waffle, but
We can
well,
move a couple. We can move one or two around, I guess.
uh, I don't really think there's much moving to be done here.
I guess.
Unless
well.
you want to make an argument for fucking, I don't know, Zetsubo or something.
No.
Yeah.
I still hold Dairai should be in trans shit, but that's just me.
Listen, I put Jairais there just to troll you. Because I love you so much. Because you're
Because of
me. Yeah,
I don't know how that makes me. I don't know how that makes you me because I feel like you would have an irrational hatred of it.
Nah,
Imagine, if you will,
I have
young Sonics.
I
on
have
round-
very strange like anger tolerances, as you probably know. Because you'd think Dairais would make me really angry, but it just sort of doesn't because I find it too stupid to make me angry, actually. And no, we're not going to rank anime. Fuck off with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, holy shit, we've been going for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's 9:40.
That might actually be a good enough stopping point, because if I want to go get Chick-fil-A, which I kind of do,
It
I kind of
closes
gotta
in
go
20
now.
minutes.
No,
Closes in 20 minutes.
no, it closes in an hour. They close at like 11.
Oh, they
Right?
close 11. They close at 10 here.
Oh, they close at 10 there? Jesus Christ. Louisiana
Look, we've
really is
already gone. Look,
Louisiana
we've
really
already
is
gone over this.
shit.
We've already gone over the fact that Louisiana, for some reason, decides that in a college town, everything has to close an hour earlier.
That is, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Where is... Okay, so I'm over here. This is where it is. Let's see. What are their hours? 6 a.m. to 10. No, they do close at 10 here. What the fuck? I can't make it over there. Well, I don't think I can make it over there in 20 minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Can I? Here to there. It's 10
Oh
minutes.
my God.
Okay, I could probably make it.
Everything okay, Sonic?
Yeah, what just happened in the game?
Oh yeah, Buda Baker. He
Ooh.
got knocked down and had to be stretched off.
Oh no. Oh no. That's no good.
I'm just glad he's able to move. I'm just glad he's able to move his hands and shit. You know, at least he
Yeah.
has that right now.
Hmm.
Because holy shit.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
Because
That's
I mean,
no
he was
good.
not moving at all after that hit, and I was like worried that, like, I was worried that he was having like some sort of actual issue.
Apparently, Akers tried to flex on Baker while he was down.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's just not cool. But yeah, I think that's good enough for tonight.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go get some chicken. Probably a sandwich. Maybe some nuggies if I feel like it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
It's always good to get back on track for this. 2 weeks again.
yeah, I don't know. We could do this next week if we want to get quote unquote back on track to how it was before.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess 2 weeks works. All right. See you then, I guess.
Yep.
Or yeah. Obviously, we're not gonna VC. Fuck it. The words I made up and the rules don't matter. Fuck this.